Hello, and welcome to Wake Up Missoula. I'm your host, Scott Ray.
And I'm also your host, Noelle McAvoy. And that was Asaph Adonai on piano. Asaph, what song was that?
That is a song called Chipanakas.
Chipanakas.
Chipanakas is the name of that.
And we'll find out more about that later?
Uh-huh.
Awesome. Cool. Great. Well, hello everyone. Yep. Middle of the week, Wednesday. And if you've noticed this week, there has been some smoke around in the area. Well, Scott was just telling me that it's from British Columbia and Eastern Washington, right?
Yep, British Columbia and Eastern Washington
so
are on fire.
Nothing in Montana, but we're just still getting kind of soaked in. If you saw the sun last night, it was red.
Yeah, but you can expect some areas of smoke today during the weather as well. But also, we're having a high into 88 degrees, and then it's going to get hottest on Thursday, and then it's going to start going down for the rest of the week with slight chance of thunderstorms ranging between 20 and 50%, with even higher on Friday. And then Saturday, you could expect your highs to be in the 80s. So the previous Fridays could be cloudy and whatnot, might be impacting the amount of sun we get.
Yeah.
Therefore, not much heat and stuff.
Which might be okay. I mean, it's been it was a very, very hot start to summer.
Yes.
You know,
and
so
of course,
it's a little nice to cool down.
It wouldn't be summer without a proclamation from the mayor talking about Smoke Jumper Appreciation Month.
Nice,
So here is Mayor John Engen giving our month-long proclamation.
Whereas smoke jumpers have been a source of prominence and pride in the Missoula community since their inception and have provided a continued attraction for visitors and business investment. And forgive me, I do not have my readers. And whereas the smoke jumper program attracts highly competent, committed, and competitive personnel of diverse cultural backgrounds from around the nation to live and work in Missoula, and whereas smoke jumpers have engaged in the educational, economic, charitable, social, cultural, and political sectors of our community in addition to their national service, and whereas smoke jumpers have chosen the Garden City as a community in which to work, live, serve, and retire, and whereas the National Smoke Jumper Association on the University of Montana campus is celebrating the 75th anniversary of the first parachute jump to a forest fire, and I'd like to meet the person who did that because it would not have been me, which occurred in July of 1940. Therefore, I, John Engen, Mayor of the City of Missoula and the State of Montana, do hereby proclaim July 2015 in Missoula, Montana as Smoke Jumper Appreciation Month.
All right, and
awesome.
That's our appreciation.
Yeah, we
give
do
much
appreciate
appreciation for the smoke jumpers who fly over planes and then jump into fires.
I know, they definitely deserve a month for them. Yeah, I agree with that.
Okay,
thanks, Mayor.
Yeah. But of course, there still hasn't been any news on any fires in Montana, which is
nice.
surprised.
Yeah.
Because basically our fire season started a whole month earlier than it would have.
I have heard though a lot of complaints about the river being so low.
It is really low.
Yeah,
people are bumping their butts on rocks while floating.
Yeah, I was talking to someone yesterday who came into Taco del Sol, and he said that like in his area where he lives, a bunch of creeks are all just running dry. It's been like a month or two ahead of what it really should be. That's too bad, but yeah, hopefully that we'll at least have a little bit of water, and maybe this winter we'll get more snow, but it's still July.
Yes, and I found some awesome trending videos on...
did you? Nice.
It's just wonderful. So if you guys are a fan of Nirvana, you're going to like this video. All right, so that was that video.
Nice. That's pretty funny.
Of course, that whole shovel fall thing was such a long time ago too. But this one I think is hilarious. This is if you guys ever seen the movie The Mask, and the whole music.
Oh yeah, the Cuban dance. Yeah. So, is that this?
Yeah, this is this. So here it is.
They call me Cuban Pete. I'm the king of the beat. When I play the
oh man, this is just wonderful.
Yes, so I'm Cuban Pete.
It's funny because he's into it.
Yeah.
When I talk to that everything goes chick chickie boom, chick chickie boom. The señorita
He's so light on his feet.
Come on a fly.
can
all
watch
the people laughing in the
whole video.
background.
Oh yeah, I mean, like he was gonna do it, and that's, you know, with the start of everything, he's probably just like, "You're gonna film this, right?"
Yeah.
But it's like the best thing ever, and it was posted on July 1st, and already has over 1.5 million views.
That's awesome. Oh man, some good trends this week. Yeah. Yeah.
And of course, I do have Hallmark or Bullmark a little bit later today, but I do have some brand new programming I need to show you guys, and that is happening tomorrow night, and it's the big gig, and there's a whole bunch of bands and other people came down to be part of. It's called The Big Gig, and it was at the University Center. Yep. And this is just a taste of Through Your Dog. Of course, you know, if you don't know Through Your Dog, you probably
must
have
not
your
live
head
in Missoula.
under the bed or something.
Yeah, you must literally have no one ever go out.
Because, you know, like, even if you read the papers, it's like, oh, there's Through Your Dog. You know?
Again.
But yeah. But here is a little taste of the big gig, which will be playing tomorrow night at 10 p.m. So that is what is new tomorrow night. But of course, I skipped over what's happening tonight, and of course, it's been playing over and over again. But I really want to give this little shout out of the 1 minute winner of the high school film festival that played last year. Nice. And I saw some of the footage; it looked really good, and I wanted to emphasize on this because this will actually be playing today at 8:30 p.m. and this is a compilation of all the winners starting at 8:30 p.m. and here's a little taste. So
good job, kid. That was awesome.
Yeah, just some nice 1 minute film of some nature.
What was stuff. The prize for all the people that won?
Like $100 each.
Nice, yeah.
And there's like over $1,200 worth of prizes, and there's one category people didn't even enter.
Oh.
I know, it was ridiculous.
Oh well.
But it was a good show, and we look forward to seeing what kind of talented kids happen next year because we had a whole crop of kids from Bozeman just send us a whole bunch.
Oh, that's kind of cool.
That was really cool.
Was that person from Bozeman?
No. Most of the winners were from Missoula, which kind of seems kind of biased, but anyways.
It's Western Montana.
It's Western Montana. Well, Bozeman is technically Western Montana.
No, it's not.
Yeah, anything past Havre is Eastern Montana.
It's like, well, I would say that it's like South Central Montana.
Yeah.
Yeah.
South Central.
South Central.
South Central. Woo. Yeah. But of course, we have a bunch of shows happening today as well. You know, like right after show, we have our
Classic Arts Showcase.
Until about noon, and then we have Free Speech TV featuring Thom Hart. Oh, actually, wait, it's
Thom Hartman.
Thom Hartman.
Yep.
Classic art showcases right after
Yeah.
us.
Yeah, and then Wake Up Missoula runs
on
again
at 2 p.m.
today. Yeah.
Followed by another classic art showcase, Gap, the Children's Corner. I don't know what that is.
Here, you guys can see our schedule. This is what our programming schedule looks like. You can click on any of those and watch them live. Go to Video on Demand, channel 189, channel 190. Click on one of those tabs. You can watch anything that you need to live, and you can even live stream our channel.
Nope.
It's pretty nice, yeah. But if you want to find out more information about Wake Up Missoula, you can log on to our website, wakeupmissoula.wix.com/wakeupmissoula. You can like us on Facebook. You can like us on Twitter. You can also like MCAT on Twitter, as well as Missoula Community Access Television on Facebook. And then if you want to find out more information about the TV station we air from, check out mcat.org, and it'll give you everything you need to know.
Absolutely.
Yeah, it's a good resource.
Yep. But of course, it was our very first summer camp live cut-in yesterday.
Yes,
we
it
have live
was.
cut-ins on Tuesdays and Thursdays during the summer camp week, and then we have our big live show happening Friday. So I want to talk about that a little bit. This Friday, from 5 to 5:30, we're premiering our live show with a whole bunch of wonderful short videos that the kids made. But I have a little tease of all the videos that the kids made on Monday, and they are amazing because they made so many videos for Monday, and then I just added some sound and a little bit of titles just to throw it out there.
Yeah.
But they did all the stop animation. So here is a little taste of MCAT's Animation Camp #1 from this week. I can't wait to see all of the videos when they're all done.
And it's, as you guys can tell also, it's a bunch of boys. All the blood.
Oh, yeah, of course.
The nice claymation rolling around was the girls, and everything else was the boys.
Well, you know, the boys did Legos and stuff. That you
Yeah,
can't
they
have the Legos are like almost impossible to have blood, but
I know, good.
they just find the red red Play-Doh, and then they're just like, okay, it's good.
It's been a really fun week, though, and all the kids have been really awesome. I've got some really cool kids. I've had a great time. Yeah. But I think that we're going to switch gears now, and I'm going to talk about some events.
No, let's switch gears now.
Let's switch gears now. Okay, so this is what's going on for today. So starting at 10 a.m. is Family Fun Time at Mismo Gymnastics. Open gym for ages walking to 12 years. And it's just obstacle courses, trampolines, and foam pits. Yeah. $5 for members, $8 for non-members. Out to lunch is going on at Karis Park. So entertainment is, music is by Gladys Friday. Kids Activity is by the Flagship Program, and it is sponsored by Garlington, Lawn, and Robinson, and Rocky Mountain Elk Foundation. So get down there from 11 to 2 and have some lunch in the middle of your day. Spectrum Discovery Area. The Discovery Bench is Magnets and Motors, and the Brain Lab is Senses. It opens at 11 a.m. today. And over at Big Sky High School, they're doing a Big Sky Branch summer film.
What?
So you can have free popcorn, and there's a family movie starting at 1 p.m. over at Big Sky High School today. And then if you don't want to travel all the way over there, you can wait until 2 o'clock and head over to the Missoula Public Library for another movie. This one will be a classic film. Yeah.
Nothing says summer like going to the movies.
Yep, exactly. Yeah, and then that one starts at 2. And then there is at all Tire-Rama locations between 5 and 7 this evening, there is a free oil change for veterans. So if you are active duty or were active duty and you're a veteran, you can check on down there from 5 to 7, and we'll offer a free oil change. Yeah, that's awesome. Community Unite is at the Northside Kettle House, and the Poverello Center is what they are donating to. So 50 cents from each beer sold between 5 and 8 will go back to the nonprofit of night, which is Poverello Center. And Five Valleys Land Trust, they are having a community celebration and party up at Marshall Mountain starting at 5 this evening. They are going to have live music by Cold Hard Cash, food from Missoula's best food trucks, beer from Big Sky Brewing Company, and children's activities will be provided by Montana Natural History Center and Big Sky Bouncers.
And if you're interested in buying the mountain is for sale.
Yeah.
For like $2 million to $3 million.
Yeah, something like that. And
you buy a whole mountain.
Why not? Put your family up there.
They have a nice cabin.
Yeah, an entire mountain to yourself. That'd be great. That'd be so cool. There is a glass fusing orientation class at the Zootown Arts Community Center this evening. So it's at 6 p.m. This class will cover the basics of glass fusing, from how the kilning, I always say that wrong, the kilning, I guess that's right, process works, to slumping, fusing, mold making, and glass aftercare. And once you attend this workshop, you can go into their glass fusing studio anytime and work whenever you want to.
I think they wrote this. It's like the kiln process.
Yeah.
Kilning isn't, I don't think
That's
it's
what
a
I
real
thought.
word.
That's what I thought. I was like, it sounds bad.
I'm kilning. It was like, oh, you mean you kiln?
Kiln? Okay, that's what I thought.
I think it's more like, cactus
it
and cacti.
So awkward, yeah.
It's very awkward.
But it's $20 for non-members, $15 for members, and plus the cost of glass, which is usually about $5 to $20. So depending on what you do, it can be pretty affordable. Yeah. Okay, and then you guys, I usually talk about the gaming club that is at the Missoula Public Library for ages 19 and under. Now they have gaming for grown-ups. So my prayers have been answered. Thanks, Mary Drew. So starting at 6 p.m. tonight, there is gaming for grown-ups at the Missoula Public Library. Yeah, a new game featured each month, so you can go play from 6 to 8:30 in the large meeting room.
You can play Rock'em Sock'em Robots, Toss Across.
Anything. It's awesome.
House. My Little Pony.
Playhouse.
My Little Pony for some of the guys.
Yeah, the best one. And then there is Buddhist Teachings with Don Handrick. He has been doing Buddhist teachings every day this week. And so he has like a $15 suggested donation for one class and then $75 for all week. But he will not turn anyone away because of lack of funds. And so in this class, for today, starting at 7 p.m., they're going to explore how they can utilize Buddhist principles and their approach to work in order to develop more clarity, inspiration, and fulfillment in our jobs and overcome the drudgery, stress, and frustration which frequently occur. So just helping you manage stress at work and just kind of, be at peace with having to work, but also finding the balance of work and peace. Yeah, so that's kind of cool. It's at Osel Shen Peng Ling at 441 Woodworth Avenue. Yeah. And then my last event for today is the public library's got their second Wednesday book group starting at 7 p.m. They're going to be discussing Cloud Street by Tim Winton in the boardroom at 7. Yeah, so check that out. There's also a lot of activities for this evening going on, but just check out MissoulaEvents.net and it'll tell you everything that's going on. It's not a few concerts, but a bunch of karaoke.
Yep.
Yeah.
And of course, now we have Asaph's
Yeah.
event.
Now we're going to switch gears and go on over to Asaph.
Well, this will probably be pretty short because the people I'm talking about, I'm not going to be talking about awards per se, it's just their act. We're talking about a group of 4 brothers from the past. 2 of those brothers, one was known as Leonard Chico Marx, known to the world as Chico Marx, and the other brother, Arthur Harpo Marx, born Adolf Marx and known to the world as Harpo Marx. And of course, they're 2 of the 4 brothers, the Marx brothers, Groucho Marx, Chico, Harpo, and Zeppo Marx. But we're going to talk about Chico and Harpo. Chico was an American comedian, band leader, actor, film star, part of the Marx Brothers group, as I mentioned. And he always played the dim-witted, charming, crafty con man of the Marx Brothers. And he was a professional pianist, but he had mastered a style of piano playing where he would use his index finger to slide across the piano. And it worked. Yep. So you can show this clip here and we'll see a piece of that.
Awesome.
You ready, boys? Let's go.
Watch his right hand. See? So that's kind of his act, you know. He just was known for taking his right hand and always sliding across and doing tricks with his index finger. That just goes against everything that piano players are taught how to play, but
Yeah.
for him it worked.
Yeah.
And then his brother, Harpo Marx, he was also an American comedian, film star, but he was a mime artist and a musician. So he was best known for doing characters that didn't talk, like his appearance on the I Love Lucy show when he was doing the mime act with Lucille Ball, playing the same person, and they were trying to figure out who was the real Harpo Marx. And of course, he defeats Lucy in that mime act. But here's a clip of him playing the harp for real, because he was an accomplished harp player in real life. So that gives you an idea of these brothers. They just spent their entire lives entertaining people, doing movies, and playing these silly characters, but they were fun, silly characters. And finally, getting back to the other Marx brother, he had his own big band in the 1930s and 40s, and he gave Mel Torme his break. Cool. The famous singer of the past, the one that made Call Me famous. So I just thought your viewers might find that interesting.
Nice.
Mel Torme went on to do some great things with his life too, playing on Night Court with Harry Anderson and just doing a lot of funny stuff and serious scat singing along with the velvet voice singing that they called him in the past.
Cool. Thanks, Asaph.
Sure.
Nice. Well, that was Musical Notes with Asaph Adonai. All right, now we've got some Thursday events. So this is going on tomorrow. There's Tiny Tales at the Missoula Public Library starting at 10:30 a.m. Participants will sing songs, learn finger plays, nursery rhymes, and hear stories for ages birth through 36 months. and it's usually held downstairs in the large meeting room. Yeah. So there's going to be an Equinox Sustainable Communities Tour tomorrow at noon. Equinox Sustainable Community is over by, it's on the corner of Russell and Broadway. And so if you want to figure out how they do what they do and what it is, you can go check out at noon for a 1-hour tour. Yeah. So you can RSVP to 532-4663 extension 16. Or you could show up. I'm sure it'll be okay if you just showed up too. I can't imagine that they'd turn you away. And then Read Dogs will be at the Missoula Public Library starting at 1. There's a reading education assistance dogs there for you to read to them if you need to. So that's at the Missoula Public Library on the Dragon Rug in the children's area. Yeah. And then there are senior Roman congregate meals. This is at 1 p.m. This is for people, well, it says that you can, it's for seniors, but I think it'll be okay if it's anyone. But it's over 60, you get it for free. Under 60 is $5. And they have a midsummer lunch prepared by Youth Farms participants with fresh vegetables from the garden. Then you can tour the gardens. It'll be located at 210 North Grove Street. And you can call 728-7682 to reserve a date for either in July. There's one today, the 9th, one tomorrow, the 9th, and the 30th from 1 to 3. So you still have time to register. It's not until tomorrow. And then there is a family summer movie at the Missoula Public Library starting at 2 p.m. It is in the large meeting room. Yeah. Lego Club is at the Missoula Public Library starting at 3:30. It's 3:30 to 5. Lego and Duplo pieces will be provided. If you're under 12, you need an adult with you, and it'll be at the Dragon Rug in the children's area at the public library. There's a downtown drop-in wine tasting at La Grata Bella. This is located underneath the Old Post Pub. Cost is $10, and there's a different theme each week and a minimum of 4 wines. Starts at 5 p.m. tomorrow. Lifelong Learning Center's got a kickbox boot camp class. Starts at 5:30. So if you want to sweat it out and get a good workout, check that out. And Downtown Tonight is at Caris Park tomorrow at 5:30. They have 20 different food vendors. It goes from 5:30 to 8:30. They have lots of kids' activities and games and music. So the music is by Best of Missoula Bands. So the Best of Missoula Bands will be playing. Kids' activities put on by the Children's Museum of Missoula and sponsored by the Independent and Best of Missoula Awards Night. Zumba is going on at the Lifelong Learning Center starting at 6 p.m. And so Zumba infuses hot new Latin rhythms with easy to follow moves for an athletic workout. Yeah, so that starts at 6 p.m. And there's another Buddhist teachings class with Don Hendrick. In this class, starting at 7 p.m. tomorrow night, located at 441 Woodworth Avenue, they are going to be talking about the need to acknowledge mortality and work with the fear of death and the pain of loss. So they're going to be talking about death and loss and how you can cope with it, and how you can use Buddhist teachings to help you cope with it. And like I said, suggest a donation of $15, $75 for the week, and no one will be turned away for lack of funds. And my last event, there is a Missoula premiere of Unreal, which is a mountain bike film that's at the Top Hat Lounge tomorrow at 8 p.m. And tickets are $15 or $12 in advance. I've got the trailer here for you guys, and it looks pretty sweet. So here's a trailer for the mountain bike movie that's going to be at the Top Hat Lounge tomorrow night at 8 p.m.
There is a place that lies beyond the walls of concrete and steel. A wild place of wonder. A world that is so real, it calls to us daily. But how does one find this world? To get there, we need look no further than our own imagination. with no boundaries, no rules, and unlimited possibilities. An unreal world.
Wasn't that great? God, biking with horses, I'm in. Count me in. Yeah, that's awesome. But, so that's at the Top Hat Lounge at 8 p.m. I hope that trailer convinced you to go. It kind of convinced me. So tickets are $15 or $12 if you buy them today. If you want to find out more information about what's going on in Missoula, you can check out MissoulaEvents.net. You can check out the university's website, the Independent, the newspaper. There are lots of great resources for you to find out what's going on in Missoula. Or you could just check our show out again at 2 p.m. on Channel 189.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, if you want to appear on our show, or you're interested in playing music on our show,
Yeah,
also
anything.
you can contact us at our webpage, wakeupmissoula.wix.com/wakeupmissoula. Go to the little contact icon. You can also contact us via Facebook. But first, you have to like us, and you have to follow us on Twitter. Of course, messaging between people, we have to follow you and follow us. That's usually how it works. And you can also follow Missoula Community Access on Twitter, followed by liking MCAT on Facebook. And you can, of course, you can go to our website, mcat.org, and you can contact with any of us on staff here at MCAT, or you can call us at 542-6228, otherwise known as 542
542MCAT.
Yes.
And you can email us at mcat@mcat.org if you want to appear on a Wake Up Missoula show to talk about what's going on in Missoula. What's going on in Missoula? Either you have a lecture or a cause or a rally that's coming up that you want to talk about, you can come on our show. Just contact us on any of those things.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
Well, it's the end of the show, and I would like to repeat this for the other half of the hour.
Yes.
So,
for Wake Up Missoula,
I'm Scott Ram.
And I'm Scott Ram. Thanks, everyone, and have a great day.